Hello Pisces, welcome back to the channel and welcome to your November reading. We're just going to do a general reading, see what's coming in for you, what you need to be aware of, just update, Alright, we're going to go ahead and dive right in. I hope you all are enjoying your transitional season, your fall, whatever season you're in. In the Northern Hemisphere, we are in fall. So, okay. First card out, well, all of these came out together. So, very connected, very much intertwined energy. Your card, your current energy that you're in right now, the Mother of Wands, very attractive, both physically but also like energetically. You are attracting things that you think about very easily. What you're thinking about right now just happens to be the Lovers. It could be your lover specifically. You could be very much thinking about calling in a new lover, a lover in general, if you've been single for a while. Maybe even detaching from a lover as well. It's all things regarding a lover, whether you have one or not. It could, again, just be putting a lot of thought and attention into your lover, how to make them happier, how to build with them, how to grow with them, all of these things. But you yourself right now are very attractive. You're very protective, very much mama bear energy. You could be focused on your nest, expanding your nest. When I say expanding it, I don't necessarily mean with the addition of more children or children in general, even pets. That could be it, but also just expanding your nest as in like getting a bigger home, adding on to your home, getting another home, things of that nature. That could be expansion energy that I'm picking up on. What's crossing you right now? Father of Swords, masculine air energy. It doesn't have to specifically be someone with male genitalia. It could just be a masculine energy around you, but it's very like overthinking energy. It's also very in and out. It's speaking before you think. It's having lots of regrets about things that you say. It's also someone who is not particularly tapped into their emotions, not very emotionally mature. So it could be just that this energy is very exhausting for you. You are someone who is very emotionally stable. You like to be on like an even emotional scale. You don't like things that get you worked up. Like, you don't like being affected by other people and their energy and what they say specifically, how they communicate with you. This person could just be very abrasive and not have very much etiquette when it comes to like conversations and how to speak to people. I just feel like they're very rough with you, and you very much are a soft person and deserve to be handled as such. So it could be a little bit of a challenge for you. In your recent past, what is that? Eight of Swords. This is you being in a position of feeling like you're stuck, like there isn't a way forward. I feel like this is your like distant, like way distant past. You've been moved on from this and moved through this for so long. This energy kind of is like a thing of the past is what I'm getting. You're so far from that. You know that you have a lot of options. You know that if one thing doesn't work out, say like financially, you start a business, whatever, it doesn't work out, you know that there's going to be plenty of other opportunities. There's going to be plenty of other paths for you to go down. If one doesn't work out, you know how to change directions and adapt, kind of like no other. Pisces is the embodiment of every one of the other signs, right? It's the culmination of all the signs rolled into one. So you kind of can tap into very different, very specific energies. So you're very adaptable. It's an amazing trait to have, but I feel like there was a point in your life, in your, again, distant, like this is typically recent past, but I feel like this for you feels like it happened so long ago, even though for some of you it was just like 6 months ago, a year ago. You were in this energy, maybe this time last year, That's crazy to think about. But I feel like it just dawned on you, like this time last year, the situation that I was in, I felt very hopeless. I felt very stuck. I felt very bound. It could be financially, it could be to someone financially. You're so far removed from that now. It's wild. In your near future, someone wants to commit to you. You could be wanting to commit to something long term. Again, starting a business. This could be getting into a business partnership with someone versus like starting a business by yourself. This could be long-term commitment in the sense of deciding to get your education. You know it's going to take, or deciding to take the next step in your education. You know it's going to take X amount of time, but you're committed to it. You're excited about it. You're taking that level of commitment. The High Priestess is on the bottom of the deck while I'm talking. You are the High Priestess. Remind yourself of that as often and as whatever, loudly as necessary. I am the High Priestess. Acknowledge it, claim it, and know that. Okay? And what that means is that you're very intuitive. You're very in tune with spirit, with your higher self, with source, with the collective. So embrace it and acknowledge it, I'm getting as well. We already talked about the Lovers being in your mind space. I get for you, this is just putting this person, this situation is taking up a lot of your mental space. Good, bad, indifferent, it doesn't matter. They're just taking up a lot of your mental space. Do with it what you want. If that's a good thing for you, go for it. If that's like makes you want to vomit or cringe, like that's not what I should be putting my attention into. I need to be putting my attention into coins, right? My education, myself, my High Priestess energy, tapping into that, expanding on my gifts, my talents, my energies, not like someone else's pleasure and whatever. Okay, interesting. We got a sun. Why is it skipping like that? We have a son and a daughter that came out together. You could literally have a son and a daughter. We have Daughter of Swords, Son of Pentacles, but it's interesting because I feel like your daughter, your feminine child, or not, okay, I didn't even say that right, but never mind. It doesn't matter. Spirit, yeah, that does not matter. We're not. What I was going to say is I feel like your female child is an earth sign. Like they're the reverse. That was Son of Pentacles, Daughter of Air, but I feel like it's reversed for you. Like you have an air sign son and an earth sign daughter. But it doesn't matter. Because their energies are of that. Oh God, okay. This is what is in your subconscious. Not great. You could be having very vivid, not very pleasant dreams. You could be having some anxiety, just in general, specifically at nighttime, just trouble sleeping. Your sleep patterns could be very off. Maybe you're just very mentally exhausted. This is mental load. It could be because of this Father of Swords energy, whatever the conflict, whatever the crossing energy is of this father, whatever it brings. If it's not a person, a situation, it could be a work situation that requires a lot of your mental space, a lot of your mental capacity. For most of you though, I get that it's a lover. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it's an air sign lover that just takes up a lot of your mental capacity, and it's not always great. It feels like an emotional roller coaster, I'm not gonna lie. So if that's what you want your attention, your subconscious and your conscious attention to go to, like, I guess go for it. If you like it, I love it, but I don't necessarily love it for you. Alright, advice from Spirit. Advice from Spirit. We're getting lots of like people energy. Your family, I feel like, is a very big focus for you right now. The people in your community, the people in your workplace, coworkers, colleagues. You are the High Priestess. Remind yourself of that, acknowledge that, lean into it, embrace it, because you are the high priestess. So if there is a situation, work or otherwise, that is not something that you want, you have the power to change it, to create something different, to shift timelines, to jump timelines, to quantum leap forward. You more than anybody else have this power. We were talking about a nest earlier, and this is what came out. Nine of Pentacles energy. All right, what else is here for Pisces, please, Spirit? What energies are around them that they could tap into right now if they wanted to? What energies are around them that they should lean into, take advantage of? Oh, good. We have the Five of Cups. So this is the opposite of that. Don't get wrapped up in this. The state of the world right now is not great if you're paying attention at all. But the good news is you are the high priestess. You have within you the power to send very powerful, very transformative energy to situations such as this. Situations that are very sad, that are very grief-stricken. If you have people around you that are experiencing grief, if you are witnessing it on a global scale, send your loving, powerful, transmuting energy to these situations. If you are a Reiki practitioner of any sort, if you have any sort of Reiki installments within you, tap into them. Reiki on, Reiki go, flow, Reiki flow. It is my intention to use this Reiki energy for XYZ and send it to whoever, whatever, wherever you want to protect. In help. And the world card just flipped over. So if that is the entire world, so be it. We can use it. If we as a collective, I said this to Cancer in their video, as water signs, you guys are very much on similar paths, experiencing maybe similar situations, just on different timelines, whatever. Nope. My train of thought is very much gone. Oh, if we as a collective of light workers, shadow workers, whatever label you want to put on yourself, people, witches, entities that use their powers, their magic for good, if we all focus as a collective on the healing and the transmutation of the darkness, of the scary, of the disgusting, sinister things that are happening within this world, if we put our light towards transmuting it and ascending, we can. We absolutely can. We can protect those that can't protect themselves. Anyway, sorry. Hopes and fears. You want to be inspired. You want to be passionate about something. You want to be ignited. You want to be relit, like a match being stricken. Not in this way, but you want to be lit up. Ace of Wands is the card that came out for you for this. I will say, as I shuffle and call for cards from Spirit, the Ten of Wands has come up twice. You are carrying loads that are not meant for you to carry. You need to lay them down. You need to unburden yourself. You are carrying loads that are not, there it is again. You are carrying loads that are not meant for you. The outcome for you at this time. The Six of Swords. There's quite a bit of air energy here. And Wands. So, whatever that means for you, there is hardly any water. There is some here with these two cards, but everything else, and one earth, but everything else is air. And some wands, air, water here, whatever. Anyways, this potentially could be a very challenging month, but progressive and forward moving into what you want, which is peace. You want relief. You want support. You want unconditional. There's the Empress. You are the High Priestess and the Empress. Yes, you are. You are feminine. You are nurturing. You are loving. You are compassionate. You are open. You are receptive. You are fertile. You are beautiful. Okay. whatever this month brings, whatever, we're going to take these because they came out together. The sun and the ship, your ships are coming in with business, with love, whatever, health. This is the card of vitality, of the sun shining on you, of you having... Is he crying? No, that must have been the music. That was weird. Of you having all of your dreams come true, everything you could ever wish of. Oh God, he is crying. Hold on just 1 second. I'm so sorry. Alright, let me finish this video real quick. Okay, sorry about that. Alright, what else is here for Pisces? What else is here for Pisces, please, Spirit? Their ships are coming in. Again, in business, and just really every aspect of your life. I feel like there is definitely more passion. You're going to have passion projects, things that light you up, things that you are excited to get out of bed every morning. You don't have this feeling of dread. You don't have to set an alarm. You naturally rise and have rituals that you take part in, and mindset things that you do every day. You're moving into a place of peace, and it's with ease and with grace. This card indicates that you have the ability to travel. This is international commerce. This is being having clients that fly you to places just so they can work with you, just so they can talk to you, speak to you, pick your brain, if you will. I feel like you are very well known within your field. You are like world renowned, very sought after and highly paid in whatever it is that you do. It's something that you're very passionate about, you're very good at, and your life is just a reflection of that positive energy, of that light that you radiate. Oh, okay. The Martin and Foxglove. This is a new deck to me. I've just started using it. In one other reading I've used it, but it is called Woodland Wardens, and it is probably the only deck that I'm going to be reading out of the book from. The rest of them, we're just going to do intuitive readings. We're going to pick up on our own energy, and I'm going to interpret it as Spirit wants me to. So, but this one I'm going to read from the book because it's still very new to me, and I feel like the message is still very powerful. A female cardinal just landed on the branch directly in front of me, and she's staring right at me. Cardinals could be significant for you. They could mean something to you. Okay. We are also going to use 2 Seasons of the Witch decks because we are in this kind of like in between seasonal time where Northern Hemisphere, as I was saying, is in fall, the beginning of fall, moving into winter. So I feel like Samhain and Yule are both very powerful what's the word that I'm looking for? I don't know. Seasons, I guess? Maybe? Anyway. Alright. Seasons of the Witch. What is here? Samhain deck. What is here for Pisces right now, Spirit? Oh. Just one. I feel like breath work is going to be very important for you. Dark moon. The new moon that we have coming up in the next probably week and a half, I would say. That cardinal is still there. I feel like you have a female ancestor who takes the form of a cardinal, who is very present in your life. This could be something that you've known all of your life. Lucky number 13. I feel like also Friday the 13th, whatever you were doing that night, whatever intentions you set that night, whatever ritual you took part in, I feel like you called in and you released a lot. You're stepping into that timeline now. You're shifting into whatever you were trying to manifest with that energy. That's what's coming for you now. That sounded very like it's coming for you, but in the best way possible. Like, gonna hit you like a freight train and change your entire life. Gratitude. Yes. Ugh, I feel like you have so much to be grateful for. And again, it's like, think about where you were this time last year. Even if you're in the same house, in the same home, in the same job, in the same whatever, I feel like your perspective and just like your life in general, how much beauty and how much abundance, how much you've multiplied and grown just in the last year is incredible. It's truly incredible. Just show gratitude for that. I know that you do. I know that you do on a regular basis, but I feel like we're going to take all of them because why not? Protection is here. Silent retreat, silence, and peace are here. I'm going to put this up here with the 6 of Swords because that's what that is. You're moving into peace. Intergalactic mastery as well on the bottom of the deck, which is so interesting because Cancer got this card, peace, and silence came out when I was shuffling for them a few times, and their card on the bottom of the deck was that same intergalactic mastery. If you have Cancer anywhere in your chart, I feel like reading about it, focusing on it, putting energy into understanding, tapping into that energy will be very beneficial for you at this time. You're moving into a time of peace though, peace and abundance. Like you're getting paid to be yourself. You're getting paid very well. Again, very well paid, very well known in your field. What's that noise? All right, we got a few cards, but we are going to take them all. Oh shit, they're doing my yard. That makes sense. Okay. Anyway, we're going to take them all. Wow. Okay, we have woman. Feminine energy. I feel like this is you diving into your feminine energy, your Empress energy, sitting on your throne, position of authority. You are a woman in a position of authority, whether this is you calling the shots within your current position. I feel like you're taking on a new role, opening your own business, being the one calling the shots. Victory in some endeavor. Wow. Barrel. You feel like something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals, because, okay, so I'm getting two very specific and prominent timelines for you guys. There's a group of you, a collective of you that wants a lover, feels like you're lacking in that place. And then there are others of you who feel like you have too much emphasis on a lover, so much so that you're not as focused as you should be, maybe on your career, on your money. And then we got Mule. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. So for those of you with the timeline that you are in a connection that maybe you feel like you're putting too much focus on, it could be because this person is demanding that of you, whether you've communicated that you're having these feelings, that you're putting too much emphasis in this and you would like to redirect some, if not all. I don't know how healthy or sustainable that is in a relationship to direct all, even the majority of your energy to yourself, but I feel like that is what you're being called to do. You can't necessarily deny that. The more you deny it, the more you resist it, the more dramatic the change is going to be, if that makes sense. The more it is your decision and the more that you can embrace it and accept it and lean into it, the easier it's going to be. You're going to do it with grace. I said that earlier, right? Ease and grace is what is coming in for you, and it's how you're moving into this new timeline. So don't resist it. If things need to fall away because they don't fit anymore, if you need to put more time and attention into yourself and into your own endeavors, and people don't like that, if they can't necessarily deal with that, if they need more than that, that's completely acceptable. Everyone needs and allows different things within their lives, right? Within their relationships. All right, we're going to read about our Martin and Foxglove. Oh gosh, these Roman numerals are crazy because I can't read them. Oh, there it is. Okay. Woof. Oh, mischief is the keyword. Okay. It's a little bit of mischief. This could be all of these 3 cards are connected. So you could have a very stubborn air sign. Maybe they keep saying things that you've asked them not to say. Maybe they keep talking about things that you've asked them not to talk about. You could be a very private person and want to keep things within your relationship very private. You've asked this person several times, hey, don't talk about this with other people. Don't take our relationship outside of our relationship. And they just kind of refuse. They're being very stubborn about it. And it's causing a lot of kind of rifts. Someone who is also very intentionally mischievous. They kind of like to stir the pot. All right. The Martin and the Foxglove represents the archetypal, I don't know, trickster, the archetype of the trickster, the lighthearted mischief maker, a lover of chaos and spontaneity. Martins are the type of weasel known for their curiosity, quick movements, and occasional aggression. Interesting. I feel like that describes your air person, very curious. Very in and out, shifty, even in their movements. That's interesting. Romanian folklore tells of martins playing tricks on horses. Oh my gosh, braiding their manes in the night so they wake to a tangled mess of hair in the morning. That's so rude. And foxgloves, these, here. It's the flowers. So this deck is woodland animals and woodland florals, if that makes sense. So these are foxgloves here, and this apparently is a martin weasel. So the more you know. Okay. Foxgloves are said to be homes of fairies. Another elusive and mischievous creature. Yes, For this reason, they are associated with riddles and sorcery. Interesting. Pay attention to opportunities for spontaneity, travel, and playfulness. Yes, a bit of lighthearted mischief, so long as it doesn't hurt anyone, can be healthy. Yes, call more fun into your life. More spontaneity, more passion. That's what you've been wanting, right? Tap into it. All right, guys. I love you all so very, very much. I'm excited to see what November turns out to be, what transpires here in the 3D, because it looks to be very exciting and very powerful. So I love you all very, very much. I'll see you next time. Bye.